Yo, what's up guys? This is Hysteric. I'm going to show you guys how to make a FM bass with just sine waves. So we're going to grab sine waves on A and B. And then first things first, we're going to create the first shape. We're going to turn off this level because this is going to be used later. So we're going to go ahead and shape oscillator A to our main shape. And then we're going to click FM from B. And then here we're going to set up LFO2 and set up this kind of curve. And then we're going to add this to our FM from B and set it to about like 35. And we're going to play with this later. I'm then going to lower the octave 2 on this. And then I'm going to raise the octave in semitones here to about 3 to 4. It just depends on what I'm going to go for on the sound. We'll do that later. Then we're going to add a distortion. And then we're going to add a diode number 2 and take that drive low, and then we're going to pulse the drive to about 20%. That way it's slowly saturating and it's opening and closing, because diode all the way closes when you set the drive all the way down. Then we're going to get a delay, and then we're going to go ping pong, and then we're going to link them and then add them to about 1/32. And then we're going to dip this and like kind of set it to the high end only, about yay. And then now if I play our note, you can kind of see it starting to take shape. And if I set these both to envelopes so they always trigger the same, and then I pull the random down, I can play with the amount of frequency modulation to get different tones. And how intense it frequency modulates. And if I increase the octaves, it's going to add the frequencies higher the more I increase the octaves. And if I lower the octaves, you got to be a little careful with it because it can get a little muddy the higher you go in the FM. But that's how you get those kind of like Skrillex basses, or I don't know, whatever kind of FM bass you're going for. But I find this helpful, and it's a cool way to make random basses. And yeah, like and subscribe for more content.